Hello, this is Gene Fay with 9 Technology TV. Thanks for joining us today. Today I've got Sean Kline, President of Turbotek. Thanks for joining us today, Sean.
You're welcome, Gene. Great to see you.
Fantastic. You recently purchased Turbotek, is that right?
That's right, yeah. I purchased the company in March. It's actually been around for over 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I looked at about 700 companies before purchasing this one, and one of the things that really attracted me about it is that it really has become a managed service provider. A lot of comparable companies are more value-added resellers and stuck in project time, but they've established great relationships with customers and recurring revenue, and so made that acquisition.
Yeah, no, having met your technical team, I've got to say it's a very impressive team, and they definitely understand managed services, so that's got to be exciting for you.
It is.
So I noticed that one of the ways you're really trying to market the organization is through social media. Can you tell me a little bit more about how you're doing that?
Sure. I think that's a critical element of the marketing mix now, as well as the sales process, really. And before I acquired the company, the website was really just a flash-based brochure. It was totally non-functional. And one of the first things I did was to convert it to a social media inbound marketing machine. Mm-hmm. Now, we have a lot of work to do in terms of getting value out of that, because it's really about the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. It's all about great content and then spreading that through social media channels, whether that's LinkedIn or Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and then getting leads. Now, we have actually, I had a 6-day sales cycle from my website, which was great. It didn't come through social media, it came through one of our partners, but it sort of demonstrates the power that you can get. And in fact, you and I hooked up through LinkedIn. We used to work together, and you posted a blog article about online backup for managed service providers, and we at the same time wanted to change our infrastructure, so it was a perfect fit.
Yeah, no, it's a small world, but I think it is the power of social media. Next week, I'm speaking at MSP World in LA, and one of the things I'm talking with all the MSPs about is the power of social media. And I think some of them say, well, for a manufacturer, yes, social media works, but for an MSP, it doesn't work. But I mean, I see the success you guys are having with it, and I really say that for the MSPs that adopt it early, there's a huge competitive advantage to be gained out there over the other MSPs that say, social media doesn't work for us. So
no, I agree with you. I think it works for everyone. I mean, it's really all about attracting people to your sites and doing that through excellent content and then distributing that through social media. So I think that formula works for every industry.
Absolutely. And I see a lot of the stuff that you guys are posting. It's really educational.
Exactly.
If you help the one IT staff or the no IT staff with really good content and helping to educate them on things that they didn't know about, it's going to turn into business.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So in terms of online backup, I know talking to some of your technical people, you guys have been in the market for quite a while, but we're fortunate enough to announce that you guys have selected 9 Technology as your partner going forward. So first, thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
We're very excited. What are some of the things that really factored into you making the switch to 9 Technology?
Well, we want a scalable partner who is very robust in terms of a solution. Certainly when you're in this arena, it's got to be rock solid. And when you try to put together a solution yourself and engineer it yourself, you can do that, but it just, thank you, there's more complexity which enters into it. And so we would rather focus on our core competencies, which are things like virtualization and, being that IT group for the company, and then leveraging your expertise in this critical area. So we just thought it was a really good fit economically. It was really no different than what we were doing ourselves. And the upside is that I think we can scale better with you, and we think it'll be more robust.
Well, again, we're very excited to have you guys as partners, and thank you again. In terms of the customers themselves, having worked with them as much as you do you think they're ready for online backup?
Absolutely. I mean, in fact, some of the blog articles I talk about is that, I think you have to have a strategy in terms of what business initiatives are driving your IT. But once you get to that point where you've selected that infrastructure, those projects, and you've deployed it, you better have a backup because things go wrong. I mean, servers crash, hard drives crash, floods happen in the Northeast. In fact, there's a picture on my blog with one of our customers which was flooded in Lowell. And, how are they going to recover from that? They got to have that type of activity. And it's a really rich area because of the amount of data and the performance trade-offs and the costs and all of that. But I think that having an off-site backup is really a critical component to that. Things like tapes are onerous. They're human related, and that you got to remember to put the tape in, which a lot of our customers don't. They fail. And getting that over the internet is really important. But then having the service provider provide that professional services to ensure you can get it back, that's really our value add.
Right. And it is, our CEO, Tom Gellison, always yells at me when we do any marketing. He says, if anything I write doesn't say backup and recovery.
Absolutely.
So, Sean, I want to thank you for participating in this episode of 9 Technology TV. Thank you very much. And thank you for watching 9 Technology TV. To catch any more information about 9 Technology, please visit our website at 9technology.com. Thanks a lot and have a great day.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.